need to take the time to rest. You can't keep going forever, and the longer you put off resting, the worse your productivity is going to become. You need to look after yourself. You need to make sure that you take the rest, the time your body needs, away from work, away from the stress of normal busy week to week. But what I mean is total separation from your work. From what you do on a normal week to week basis, you need to just take some time, let your body rest, and focus on something entirely different to your work. If you are self-employed or you run your own business, you'll know that it's very difficult to take time off. Especially if you're a bit of a one-man band. If you take the day off, if you take a week away, it's not going to carry on without you, is it? So it's real incentive to just keep going and going and going and never stop, but that isn't going to work in the long run. You need to look after yourself. If you take half a day every once in a while, let's say every 2 weeks, to just really just get your mind completely off work. We aren't designed to work for hours and hours on weeks and months for the whole year. We need to rest. And I think especially for people like us who are running a business, you're it, then you need to make sure you take the time for yourself. I mean, how good is it when you wake up from a really good sleep? You just know you got all the hours you needed and you feel just rejuvenated. That's how you want to feel for your work as well. Not just getting up in the morning, but as soon as you start work, you feel fresh and ready. Okay, I took the time for my mind to rest, complete separation from my work. Now I'm back and I'm ready to get into it. So this doesn't have to be a day off or a week-long holiday every month or whatever you think you might need. I'm also talking about on your weekends, when you naturally just have time off and you don't have any work going on or jobs. That's when you need to make sure that consciously you're making the decision to rest. And like I said, complete separation from your work. Not even thinking about it. Don't touch your work equipment. Really difficult if that's your passion, but just mentally creating that separation, it's really important. So like for myself, I love listening to music. That's something that relaxes me, gets my mind off the rush of the world and just day-to-day busyness. Also getting out into nature, just seeing all the lovely green, walking up the waterfalls. It's surprising how much nature just calms you and just makes you forget, like, the world is so much bigger than your problems or the stress of your life and your busyness in your week, that really you can just take a break. The world carries on without you, but when you get back, you're going to hit the ground running and you're going to be ready. As a reminder to myself about kind of what I just said not too long ago, I just decided, well, this is my passion, this is what I love doing. So it's difficult to put down my work gear, but I'm going to create this mental separation from my hobby and my work for a few hours and just create something for the sake of creating something. And what you're about to see, that's what I came up with. Just a little reminder to myself, and now I'm sharing it with you. Not enough time. Something we say when life seems to fly by. If only we took the time to slow down, we'd realize just how much time we do have. It's easy for time to slip us by. Before we know it, another day is gone, another week, another month, another year. It can be important, and I think it is important, to take the time every once in a while to slow down. Time is invaluable, so we want to make the most of it, but we also have to remember to take it slower sometimes. there. But with a little bit of time to slow down, the time we do have will be more enjoyable and fulfilling. So just remember, take the time for yourself, rest, create that mental separation between your normal work week and your relaxation time, complete separation, because ultimately success starts with you. You need to look after yourself before you're going to get anywhere.